Welcome back to TechKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Binance coin, which is also known as BNB, and its current price stands at the $2.93.3 mark, and here on TradingView the market is down by 0.07%. and in this video I want to give you the key scenarios that I expect to play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot waves and the Fibonacci's, and also the key areas of support and resistances, and also draw out the key chart patterns that you have information on this chart. So if you're interested in such content, make sure that you stick around till the end of the video, and I'll kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. BNB from the all-time high has been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC correction, which has now taken us back to around the $185 mark, and having done so, I believe it has done the minimum that we expected it to do in its ABC correction, and soon we might see a very nice bounce to the upside in a 5-wave structure, having our wave 5 taking us back to an all-time high. But before we get to an all-time high, we first need to see a first wave to the upside here on this chart. So if I jump to the 4-hour chart so that you can see this better and what is information on this chart. Here on the 4-hour chart, after making our low at around the $185 mark, we have been seeing higher prices in this movement over here, and this movement to the upside, I can term it as a Elliot wave structure, having this as the first wave. Then we saw a very nice retracement to the lower side in the formation of a wave 2, then continued pushing higher in the formation of a third wave. Then we saw a retracement over here in the formation of a wave 4, then we continued pushing higher in the formation of a wave 5 to complete a higher Elliot wave count 1. So this fractal wave, we can name it as a higher Elliot wave count 1. And if I get a little bit into the details of this fractal wave so that it can give me the key scenarios that I expect to play out. After seeing the low for that second wave, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside in the formation of a third wave, and using a trend-based Fibonacci, we can get to see whether that third wave has done the minimum that we expect a third wave to do to the upside, by just connecting the fibs from the low of the wave 1 to the high of the wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the wave 2. That gives me a minimum target area for that third wave to the upside at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $3 or $5.6 mark. And you can see BNB continued to push even higher. We got into our target area for that third wave to the upside. Then we started to see a very nice retracement over here in the formation of a fourth wave, and using the Fibonacci's, we can get a target area for that fourth wave to the lower side, because the fourth wave is a retracement of the third wave. And to do that, I just need to connect the fibs from the low of the wave 2 to the high of the wave 3, and that gives me a minimum target area for that fourth wave to the lower side between the fib level 0.618 and the fib level 0.5 as the minimum. And here on this chart, you can see before we got into that target area, there's a key area of support at around the $272 mark, and that key area of support is just below the fib level 0.786, and you can see in that movement to the lower side in the formation of our wave 4, we came down, lost that key area on the Fibonacci's, that is the fib level $0.78 mark, touched a key area of support at around the $272 mark. We found support, so we didn't maximize our red target area for that fourth wave to the lower side. And once we found support, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside in the formation of a wave 5, and that completed the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 1. And after seeing the formation of a first wave to the upside, I expect a very nice retracement to the lower side in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2. And because a wave 2 is a retracement of the first wave, we can use the Fibonacci's to get a minimum target area for that second wave to the lower side, and I just need to connect the fibs from the low of the wave 1 to the high of the wave 1, and that gives me a minimum target area for that second wave to the lower side between the fib level 0.618 and the fib level 0.382 as a maximum. And I can mark that target area here on the charts like that. That is the minimum target area for that second wave. And you can see in this movement right here, we came down into that red target area. We even had a bit of a fake out over here. We also formed a chart pattern over here, which is a triangle, and we had a bit of a fake out to the lower side, lost that key area of support at around the $272 mark. Then we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, and it's possible that maybe we have seen the low for that second wave, and whatever is information right here, this might be what is forming a third wave to the upside. That is a higher Elliott wave, count 3 to the upside. And within a wave 2, which is a corrective wave, we also expect to see an ABC corrective movement over here, and we have it right here having this as the wave A. Then we saw a wave B. Then we continued pushing lower in the formation of a third wave over wave C, which got us into our red target area by taking us back to around the $258 mark. And from there we are seeing a very nice bounce to the upside in what might be the formation of a third wave. And within a wave 3, I will also expect to see a fractal wave in formation within a wave 3. So I expect a third wave to play out in a 5-wave structure like that, having a wave 5 completing the formation of a higher Elliott wave, count 5. And if we assume the low for that second wave is in, we can use the trend based Fibonacci to get a minimum target area for that third wave to the upside. And I just need to connect the fibs from the low of the wave 1 to the high of the wave 1, then drag the fibs to the low of this higher Elliott wave, count 2, and that gives me a minimum target area for that third wave to the upside at the fib level 1.618, and that could take us back to around the $502.9 mark as a minimum in the formation of a third wave to the upside. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated. Also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements here on the RSI will be supported. On the RSI we are trading at around the 69 mark, and that means we have just a bit of room for us to support any movement to the upside before we see a retracement here on the RSI. Also taking a look at the MACD. On the MACD we had printed a bullish cross down here, and soon we might be printing something else over here. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.